Hi everyone, I'm Jotaro79 and welcome to a new episode of the PS3 Collecting Guide, where I give you some advice on rare/valuable PS3 titles and share with you my experience in getting them. Let me know in the comments how much you spend monthly for your video games. But let's start! The first one is Marvel Superhero Squad: The Infinity Gauntlet. Developed by Kryptonite Games and published by THQ in 2010, is an action game that the sequel of Marvel Superhero Squad. This is the cartoonish version of Marvel Comics characters shown on Cartoon Network. The game received average reviews, scoring 55 on Metacritic. I paid it only €5 and a complete copy in good condition costs around £10 or dollars. The next one is a PlayStation 3 exclusive and is Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot 25th Anniversary Edition. It's an action stealth game developed by Kojima Production and published by Konami. This variant has been released in 2012 in Europe only, while in North America has been released under the name of the Legacy Collection. The only difference between the standard game and this 25th Anniversary Edition is that the cover art and there's a poster inside. I already have the standard edition, but being a huge fan of the series, I couldn't resist and buying it. The cheaper that you can get is on Amazon UK for £10, and on Amazon.com the UK version cost $40. Mini Ninjas. Developed by IO Interactive and published in 2009 by Eidos Interactive, is a third-person action adventure game where you control a ninja named Hiro that must rescue his fellow ninjas from the evil samurai warlord. The game received mostly positive reviews, scoring 73 on Metacritic, and the price on Amazon.de and .com is around €15 or dollars. The UK version, I think, is cheaper. Monkey Island Special Edition Collection is a click-and-point adventure game developed by LucasArts. This collection contains the revisited versions of two classic games from the 90s, The Secret of Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. I remember playing the first Monkey Island on the Amiga and getting stuck, not able to solve some puzzle and to progress in the story. This is definitely a rare game since it has only been released retail in Europe. So if you live in North America or in Australia, you can get the PEGI 12 UK version for £25 on Amazon UK. I paid €12 for this German version from a private seller. The next one is a Japanese exclusive and is Monster Hunter Frontier G. Developed and published by Capcom, is an MMORPG set in Monster Hunter world. The game was originally released in 2007 for PC and in 2010 on Xbox 360. In 2013 has been released in this standalone retail version for PS3, but only in Japan. I don't have too many Japanese imported games, but when I find some for a reasonable price, I buy them. This one is still sealed and it costed me €10. Let me know if you buy also Japanese exclusives. Monster Jam Path of Destruction is a racing game developed by Virtuos and published in 2010 by Activision. This is another rare game, especially if you have it complete with the steering wheel, which by the way I have. The slick version goes for $30 or pounds, and with steering wheel cost $80 new on Amazon.com. I was super lucky to buy it from a private for only €10. Unfortunately, the original box was not included. Monster Madness Grave Danger is a third-person action twin-stick shooter originally released on Xbox 360 with the name of Monster Hunter Madness Battle for Suburbia, and ported in 2008 on PS3 by Psyonix. You control one of 4 playable characters and try to escape from the city infested by creepy creatures. It features online co-op up to 4 players, received mixed reviews aggregating 55 on Metacritic. This is the PEGI 12 UK version. It's an uncommon but very cheap game. You can easily find it under $10. The next one is a console exclusive and is Mugen Souls. Developed by Compile Heart and published in 2012 by NIS America, is a JRPG with a turn-based combat system and with a lot of dialogues. Received mixed reviews, scoring 55 on Metacritic. Now, I don't know which is your experience with this game, but I had an hard time in finding it under 20 euros. Finally, a few months ago, I found this copy for 10 euros. The game costs around $15 on Amazon. I suggest to keep an eye on this one because NIS America games tend to keep their value. Nailed. Developed by Techland, the makers of Dead Island and Dying Light, and published by Deep Silver in 2010, is an off-road arcade racing game very similar to the MotorStorm series. The game managed to give a great sense of speed and adrenaline, a decent variety of tracks, but lacks a little bit in terms of gameplay. Received average reviews, aggregating 66 on Metacritic. This is another game that may be not so rare or expensive, but eluded me for a long time, and I'm happy to finally add it into my collection. And the last one is a PlayStation exclusive and is Natural Doctrine. It's a tactical turn-based RPG developed by Kadokawa Games and published by NIS America in 2014. It has been released also for PlayStation 4 and PS Vita and supports cross-save between all PlayStation platforms. This is a really difficult and hardcore game, definitely not recommended for beginners in this genre. This is the USK 16 German version. The game costs between £10 and $15, and I paid it 10 euros on a German online seller. This was it for today. If you liked the video, clicking the like button is not a bad idea, and if you want to see more of these episodes, subscribing is the best way to stay tuned on my channel. Watch also my previous videos if you missed them, and see you in the next episode.